Thanks for tuning into this channel, but 80% of you are still unsubscribed. If you could just hit that button, it allows us to bring you loads more content and you'll be doing us a massive favour. When do I change coach? Like, if you're in that position and, like you're watching this video and you've been with a coach for a long time, you start to see like that performance stagnate, or you can see that the coach that you've had for like a long time is not, I don't know, they've got like no new ideas, and you're asking questions and they don't know how to develop you anymore.
Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
I think that's generally the time that you might have built up this relationship that it's so hard to break away from. You almost become friends, don't you? Like I've been there, but there is a point that you've got to come, well, actually, I've learned everything that I can. I need like a new stimulus, because you get the stimulus that you get from training, but sometimes you just need a new stimulus in what you're going to bring into that training itself, because that's a skill and that you can almost like develop you as an athlete, especially if you've done this for a long time. You just probably need like a new stimulus. And I generally find that for most people, you probably get to like 2 or 3 year window and people run out of ideas, especially if you work in a, like you've got a coach that's just working like solo, then there's only so much time and skill that they can develop to bring you on as an athlete. Like I must admit, like for us is like we're very fortunate that we've got like a team of 8 coaches. Then you're always trying to get like a new stimulus of ideas. Like we sit down as a coaching team and you can come up, what are we seeing in the trends of training now? What are you seeing from the athletes that you're trying to develop? How can we bring them on? But some people just need an environment that they might need to go to a team where they've got like this more club-based environment, like they want to train with other people. And that's another time that you might just find, well, actually, I've been training by myself for all of this time. I need to train in a squad or a group. I want to go on training camps with a group of athletes. It's always individually based, really. You can never like look at what like one coach or one athlete's doing. It's how you're developing as a rider itself. Like for me, I had the same coach for 12 years, but we were always evolving. We worked together as a team, and then you kind of get to a point and you think, well, actually we've done it, like we've achieved everything that we've set out to do, and now it's time to move on. It's not that you're going to get somebody else is going to develop you to be a better athlete. It's just that you need like a new mental stimulus to move you onwards, really. So, and I think the biggest thing that I found is like if you've got a great relationship with your coach, and I've had this from many athletes, that both of you reach this point where you just think, actually, it's time to move you on now. Like we've reached this point, and I've done it with athletes myself, where I've like, actually, I don't think I can get any more out of you. I think you need like somebody else to take you on. I'd always just say that the best thing that you can do is, if you've got like these great lists, you just sit down with the coach that you've got and just explain things, really. Because if they've got your best interests at heart, like no one's going to fall out with you. You just have to go, well, actually, yeah, we've had a great time doing this. That we can move it. It's time to move on. I think the worst thing that you can do is just, I've had it, like somebody, like they'll just send you like a text message out like the blue, and then you never hear from them again. Or if it's not too often that you hear like coaches sacking athletes, but I think it's nice if you build that relationship with the person that you're working with, and you can just go, well, you know what, we've had a great time doing this. I've learned what I've needed to do. I'm going to move on. But it's also really good if you can sit down with the coach that you've got and you're not quite happy with something, and you can have that, that sit down conversation. It is awkward. That you can just go, look, this is what I'm trying to achieve. Can you help me achieve that? Because that coach, or they might just not know what you need something extra. So always have that open relationship. That's what we try and do with the athletes that we've got. And I'm a big believer in is like everybody like you can get to a certain point with training, then you can move it on really. But yeah, just having a decent conversation.